Liella saber-toothed kittens were muscle-bound compared with other cats their age. Smilodon mother and kitten at the La Brea Asphalt Seeps. Credit Brian Switek advertisement. Once upon a time, not so very long ago, there were saber kittens. I'm absolutely tickled by the thought of the little biters playing and rolling about the Ice Age world, especially during their protracted teething phase. But while, at least in broad terms, a cat is a cat is a cat, there is no living feline quite like the saber cats of old, and even Smilodon cubs bore specializations that presaged the burly adults they grew up to be. Paleontologists have known that Smilodon had extraordinarily powerful arms for a while now. The work of paleontologists Julie Meechan and Blair Van Valkenburg, in particular, has pinned down how important strong arms were to this cat's predatory prowess. But how did the cats develop this ability? As they grew to answer that, paleontologist Catherine Long and colleagues looked to the anatomy of immature Smilodon from the famous La Brea Asphalt Seeps. What the researchers were looking at was a trend called allometry, or the relationship between the size of an organism and the parts that make it up. In other words, it's a way of studying how proportions change, in this case focused on the forelimbs of young Smilodon compared to those of other cat species. And what the paleontologists found came as something of a surprise. As far as forelimbs go, Long and colleagues write, Smilodon kittens grew more or less the same way that other cats do. Their arms grew longer at a faster rate than they grew thicker, giving them an overall slender appearance. It's the classic cat pattern. But little Smilodon differed from other cats in one significant way. The arm bones of little Smilodon appear more robust than those of other kittens of the same age. What this means, Long and co-authors propose, is that Smilodon kitten arms started out bulkier and maintained that against the background of the typical way cats grow. They had burly arms almost from the start and carried the trend on as they got older. That would definitely be a reason to consider giving a cute little saber kitten a belly rub, if de-extinction ever gave you the chance. They might not give you your hand back. This post was supported by my generous backers on Patreon. For details on how you can get an early view of new blog posts and exclusive natural history essays, click here. Reference Long, K. Prothero, D. Maiden, M. Siverson, v. 2017. Did saber-toothed kittens grow up muscle-bound? A study of postnatal limb bone allometry in felids from the Pleistocene of Rancho La Brea. PLOS 1, doi 101371 Journal, PONA 183175. The views expressed are those of the authors and are not necessarily those of Scientific American. Rights, permissions, advertisement. Neuroscience, evolution, health, chemistry, physics, technology. Subscribe now. Little bitter saber-toothed kittens were muscle-bound compared with other cats their age.